Hello and welcome to this little Spalluccipedia video. Another little look at either a character or sort of like something from the world of Sam Spallucci and his ever-increasing expanded universe. Today we're going to have a little chat about Grace. Grace is wonderful. She's an absolute firm fan and favourite. I receive many emails and have many conversations with readers about Grace, normally along the lines of, when are you going to get together with Sam? Why do you keep being mean to her? And can we please have more of her? She's just this lovely personality. For those of you who don't know, Grace is a character in the main Sam Spallucci books who is a student at Loonside University studying for a postgraduate degree. Very bright, very intelligent, very personable. And to supplement her income, she works as a barmaid at the Borough, which is the pub opposite from Sam's office at 59 Dalton Square. As a result, she's got to know Sam, she's got to know Spliff, struck up quite a repartee with them. You know, she knows the food they like, she knows what they like to drink. And it is quite obvious from the word go that she has a major crush on Sam, even though he is about 15 years her senior. I say it's obvious, but it's obvious to everybody, obviously, apart from Sam, who is completely oblivious, even when people say it to his face. They say, you know, come on, this girl, she really likes you. This girl loves you. This girl thinks you're marvellous. He's just like, oh, no. She's just a nice kid, just a nice kid. And he sees her as that, just a young girl. But it is quite obvious to the reader that, you know, Grace's, you know, romantic intentions are there. And we see how that develops in the first 3 books. And then you have Dark Justice come along, and things happen. Don't want to say too many spoilers. And then it gets even more complicated in Troubled Souls. But Grace is there. Not once does she say a bad thing against people, even when like Sam's ex Caroline turns up and she's bitchy as hell towards Grace. You know, Grace seems to be of the sort of like little moniker, if you can't say something nice about somebody, you just don't say anything at all. So she'll put on a brave face and she'll go about her business and do her job. And I think that's why people like her, because she's just such this nice person. Now, a lot of my characters are based on real people, you know, or at least aspects of different people. Grace is a little bit different, because I wouldn't say this is the actual case as such. I've probably picked up sort of mannerisms from people I've met. It's like she has like the very youthful sort of way of speaking, lots of ums and likes and that sort of business. I think I put that in there to just stress just how much younger than Sam she is, just so that the reader is always aware of that. A style of dressing, again, is relatively contemporary. At least it was about sort of like 8 years ago when I started writing the books. But I think the whole idea of the beanie hat and the boots, you know, like she wears, that's her little uniform. I think it's still hip with the kids, as one might say. And, you know, my daughter's probably cringing if she sees me saying something like that. But I'll move quickly on. Yeah, so yeah, I've known barmaids in the past who are very like Grace, very personable, and they'll chat to you. So I've got the element of that sort of barmaid in there. What I didn't want with Grace is what a lot of older film noir writers have done, and have sort of like the devoted secretary. I always wanted Sam to be a loner. I know he has Alec lurking around the background. I know we have Spliff, his best friend. But I wanted his business to be very much a one-man show, so Sam's quite isolated. So the idea of any sort of like possible romance had to come from outside the workplace. There was no busty secretary waiting for him to come home, who was going to sit on his lap and feed him his whiskey, like you get, say, Mickey Spillane, and Spillane does that fantastically. I love that character, that strong female character. I just wanted something different. So Grace is not that sort of character. She's, as it were, she's very innocent, and but she's always there for Sam. We have the situation in Shadows, again, slight spoiler, when his mother dies. Grace is the one who's there for him. She's the one who comforts him when he has nightmares. I wanted somebody who was caring, somebody who was affectionate, rather than somebody who wants to tame him. A lot of the noir sort of femme fatales, as it were there trying to tame the hero of the piece. Grace isn't like that. She loves Sam the way that he is, and I like that, and I think my readers seem to like that. So yeah, I have a lot more planned for Grace. Can't say too much because, spoilers and all that. There's always spoilers on that. So I hope you enjoy the way she develops. I know I'm enjoying writing her.